traders, welcome to Tradabulls. So Nifty closed below 23,500. Wednesday and Thursday, both days, it was almost all taken support at 23,500. But today it's decisively broken 23,500 and entire day it was traded below that, and today's low was 23,350 and close was 23,450 level. So 23,500 is one of the recent times support. So it's broken and it's closed below that level. Finally, Tradabulls application is indicating Nifty has bearish plus plus and Bank Nifty closed in neutral. IT was bearish plus and Fin Nifty was bearish plus. Mid cap also into bearish plus. Reliance also entered into bearish plus. So today Reliance down by around 0.5%, and banks and Fin Nifty was traded at flat level, but IT was down by 2.5%. So major impact on Nifty was created by IT. So IT was close to 1,000 points down. So last 4-5 days it was maintained the support of 42,200 level. So today it's closed at 41,400 level. So as per charts and major trend lines, so Nifty was traded below. Nifty was under all three trend lines. So short term, mid term, and long term, all three are indicating negative only. Whereas Bank Nifty, for except long term, both short term and mid term are indicating downside. IT also, except long term, both short term and mid term are indicating downside. Reliance, for all three time frames, short term, mid term, and long term, all three are indicating towards downside. And as per open interest, Nifty, the weekly data is indicating 23,200 is strong support, whereas 23,700 is going to be a stiff resistance, whereas open interest 23,500 has more number of calls are building, and 23,350 more number of puts are building. So majorly 23,300 to 23,500 was the range, and 23,500 was stiff resistance for this week, and 23,200 is strong support. Whereas monthly data, 23,500 is going to be a stiff resistance for this month, and 23,000 is going to be a strong support for this month. So as per box theory, so 22,800 is good support for Nifty. So here there is a trend between 26,569 to 24,650 level, and the second trend is indicating in between 24,650 to 22,800 level. So today's low was 23,350, so 23,400 also broken today. So the important supports for Nifty would be 23,100 and 22,800 levels as per box theory. And coming to Nifty major levels, so with today's close, it was closed below monthly support line. So monthly support was indicated at 23,600 to 23,550 mark. So today it's closed below that level, 23,550 mark. So last month also it's broken monthly support, and this month also it's broken monthly support. Coming to Bank Nifty, so today's close was in between last month's 0% to 23.6%. So it's 50,363. So 50,194 is indicating last month low. So last month low, it is 0%, and 23.6% is 50,911. So today's close was in between 0% to 23.6%. So 51,355 or 50,200 both are important levels for Bank Nifty. So based on the breakouts, so Bank Nifty also may take the next direction. If it closes below 5,194, So it may come down till 48,000 or 47,800 levels, whereas if it closes above 51,355, we may see 52,000 level once again. Whereas IT, so IT's level, it's almost all 1,000 points negative today, which is equal to around 2.5%. And today's close was 41,400 level, which is just above 38.2%. So if it breaks that 41,390 level tomorrow, so the next probable numbers would be 40,930 and 40,200 level. So as per sentiment, so today's Nifty sentiment was 29 out of 50 were into negative, whereas 21 out of 50 were positive side. So majorly downside contributors are Infosys, TCS, Reliance and Axis Bank. Majorly Infosys and TCS major downside contributors with around 3% each. Whereas positive side, HDFC Bank, Hindalco, M&M, majorly HDFC Bank was just up by 0.73%. So coming to Bank Nifty, downside contributors were Axis Bank, ICICI Bank and IndusInd Bank, whereas positive side HDFC Bank, SBI, Kotak and Federal Bank. Coming to IT, so none of the counters closed towards positive, all were closed on negative only. Majorly Infosys and TCS each was down by around 3%, and Wipro, Tech Mahindra, LTI Mindtree also contributed towards negative side. So coming to index top 10s, so Nifty weekly data is 5 out of 10 were into negative and another 5 out of 10 were into neutral, whereas monthly data clearly indicating 8 out of 10 were into negative only. So none of the counters are indicating towards positive side for Nifty, whereas Bank Nifty 4 out of 10 were towards negative and another 4 out of 10 were towards neutral, whereas monthly data 7 out of 10 were closed towards negative. So even banks also majority are indicating towards downside, whereas IT weekly data is indicating 10 out of 10 towards negative and 5 out of 10 were indicating neutral. So none of the counters were closed towards positive side from IT. So all were indicating towards downside. So coming to heat maps. So today's performers, top performers were Hindalco, Hero Motors and Tata Steel around 2.5% to 3.8%. Whereas negative side, TCS, BPCL, Infosys, Dr. Reddy, Trent around 2.5% to 3%. Coming to previous range percentage. So as per weekly data, 42 out of 50 are indicating towards downside. Only 2 are indicating positive and another 6 counters are indicating towards neutral. So the 2 positive are only Hero Motors and Eicher Motors, and except these 2, almost all 42 counters are indicating towards negative side. Whereas monthly data 42 out of 50 are also indicating negative, only 3 out of 50 are indicating positive side. From banks, so 9 out of 10 were indicating negative, only 1 is indicating positive for weekly data, and monthly data 6 out of 10 are indicating negative side. And IT 9 out of 10 are indicating towards down from weekly data, and as per monthly data 5 out of 10 are indicating towards negative. So all major indices, Nifty, Bank Nifty and IT are indicating, majority are indicating towards downside only. And as per box theory, Nifty is indicating 22,800 is the next support, whereas banks 50,625 is indicated one trend reversal point, but today's close was somewhere 50,363. So the next probable number from banks would be 47,500 level, whereas IT today's close was around 41,400. So as per box theory, 41,400 is here. So one major trend line was broken. So the next support for banks would be 38,800. So for Nifty, the next support is indicating for 22,800 level, whereas banks are indicating the next support would be 47,500, and for IT the next support would be at somewhere 38,800 levels. So that's all about today's analysis. We'll meet on next analysis. Thank you so much.